The witch hunt didn't end, it just changed its face. It doesn't shout or raise pitchforks in the air. It comes with a silent voice that says you're too intense, you're too emotional, too everything. It tells you, calm down, stop overreacting, stop showing so much. It's that quiet voice that tells you to suppress your truths, bury your emotions, hide from the world. But listen, you're not crazy. You are haunted for everything you are, haunted for your power, haunted for being different, for being intense, for showing emotions, for stepping out of your comfort zone, haunted for the depth of who you are. And they want you to stay silent, but I'm here to show you a different way. A way to fight back, a way to own your magic, and a way to be unapologetically you. Now let's talk about the top 10 things you're still witch haunted for today. 1. Your emotional expression. You cry in public. Your voice cracks when you get overwhelmed. You feel everything, the joy, the rage, the happiness, the intensity of life. You never move on fast enough for their comfort. So they slap on a label on you and call you too sensitive, too emotional, unstable. When in reality, you're not broken, you're simply human. You haven't numbed or swallowed your soul to survive. Number 2, spiritual intuition. You sense things before they happen. You walk into a room and you feel the energy even before anyone moves. You feel the tension even before any word is said. You've had dreams, you've channeled through dreams, and you see these dreams later came true. You get that gut feeling about people, and you're usually right. You talk to yourself, to spirits, to ancestors, to your spirit guides, to the aliens. You pick up on energy shifts. So when people are with you, you notice subtle energy change. But instead of being seen for being gifted, they label you too woo-woo, too witchy, and they slap on a label, delusional, when in fact, you're the one in tune, and you feel what other people are too afraid to feel, and you hear what everyone else is closing their ears to listen to. Number 3, sexual power. You are not ashamed of pleasure. You wear what makes you powerful, even if it makes other people uncomfortable. You talk about pleasure like it's your birthright. You trust your body, you take up space and move like you mean it. You flirt without shame. You say yes when you want to and no when you don't want to. You let yourself desire, you let yourself want fully. You give yourself that grace to enjoy your desires in full. And you know what they call you? Too slutty, attention-seeking, shameless. When in reality, you're in full possession of yourself. You've integrated all the parts of you that is ashamed, and you just go with the flow of life because you understand that life flows. This is unapologetic embodiment. And this really scares the hell out of people who the only thing they've always known is control and restrictions, punishing themselves for being alive, restricting their desires for not taking what they want and enjoying life. Number 4, creativity that doesn't conform. You make art that is too dark, too weird, too crazy, too deep, or too emotional, too real. You are not marketable or commercial. You're not dancing like a monkey for social media. They want you to be packageable, to be put in a box, but you don't want this. You're not a product, you're a revolution. They call you unrealistic. They'll say you're childish, you're crazy, and you're out of touch with reality because you have to do what everyone else is doing or else you won't succeed. But there is one thing they don't understand about people like you. You're just so ahead of the curve. You see what others don't see. You already dream and envision the future before even people step into that dimension. 5, unfiltered anger. You say no without smiling, speak up without softness, and call people out without apologizing. Now they will call you bitter, aggressive, toxic, when in reality, This is the rage inside of you that is begging to be heard. This is a voice in you that you suppressed for so long and you want to let it out, and you have every right to be. Number 6, mental health that doesn't hide. Crying on social media. I know a lot of people hate this, but this is vulnerability. You cannot tell people where and when to feel. People see it as a red flag, but I see it as feeling, as being courageous to be in that space where you just need to let it out. Admitting you're not okay, you're human after all. Breaking down in public, people would run away and say, oh my God, she's a mess, he's a mess. And they would diagnose you as attention seeker, when in reality, you are actually the one brave enough to show your vulnerability to the world. Number 7, mysticism in a logic-obsessed world. Do you pull out tarot cards? Do you pray to the ancestors, your spirit guides? Do you perform rituals? Do you find yourself not relying on science alone and trusting in something older, deeper, and unexplainable? Guess what they call people like this? Crazy, ignorant, cultish, when in reality you're rooted in truth that has been here long before logic. Number 8, non-linear healing. Do you still hurt after years of doing deep, intense work and people just dismiss it, saying move on? But you're not over this because you're still deep into the process. You're deep into this healing process and this human process. And they call you messy, inconsistent. Life is messy. Life is inconsistent. Today you're here, tomorrow you're there. This is human. And you'll be called lazy, not serious. Oh, you're playing the victim. The reality is healing is never linear. Healing is not a checklist that you have to check each boxes. Okay, heal today, tomorrow this. It's a freaking spiral. You never know where the tide will take you to. Number 9, the woman with many faces. Do you create in every direction? You make art, you make music, you self-express, you are a priestess, you are a goddess, you heal, you guide people, you love to make art and craft with your hand, you know how to do multiple things. You make people uncomfortable, do you know that? Because they cannot figure you out. They want you to stay in one lane so they can put you in a box and define you. Are you elusive in nature? Hard to pin down, always evolving. Too fluid. You walk through life with a unique aura, and this just drives them crazy. Like, who does she think? Who the hell does she think she is? How does she get to do all of these things and move in this way? But the reality is the power and the grace that you have is not something that came in a day. It's something that you learn through transformation, which is one of the things that most of these people run away from. Because transformation is one of the hardest things any soul can go through. It's not a walk in the park. You will kill the version of you every single time to step into the version that you are supposed to go into. And they will call you unstable, call you egomaniac, call you crazy. But the truth is, you're growing in ways that they don't understand. And probably will never understand. It's not your place to make them understand. Your job, your path is to transform and keep moving forward. And you will meet the people on the way who vibrate with the same frequency as you, and there you find your people. And number 10, having needs. People get witch hunted for having needs. You want reassurance, you want to be chosen, you want to be wanted, you are human. But you'll be diagnosed as clingy, as needy, as if wanting another human connection is so sinful that it shouldn't be mentioned. You are being human in a world that rewards emotional self-abandonment. If you saw yourself in more than one of these points, good for you. That's the proof that you're not broken at all. You're just being haunted for the parts of you that they cannot control. Here are 3 powerful ways that you can reclaim your voice and silence that voice that wants to keep you small. My Mystic Couch therapy session is officially open. If you want to go deeper, then book a private witch hunt soul diagnosis with me. I'll tell you which of these is costing you the most and how to reclaim your power back. And in the private session, you have 45 minutes on Zoom with me. The session will include song prescription, energy reading, and a little bit of astrology for transformation. The link is in my bio and the YouTube description, so just click on it and book your session. To feel more empowered and let go of that feeling like you're always haunted and you're small and you have no way out, listen to Witch Hunt. This is a story, this is my story, and it's your story as well. This is your spiritual scream. Listen to it and scream and let go of every way that you feel tightness in your body. Let it go. Cry it out, breathe it out. Play it when they call you crazy. Play it when they call you too much. Play it when they call you intense. And own your power. Come sit on the Mystic Couch when you're tired of lying to yourself.